morning and welcome to another video. Well, a series of 6 now, and this being day 1. We're at Ravensthorpe, right, West Yorkshire, just south of Dewsbury, and we're going to Ravensbourne. And for those who don't know where that is, it's on the Catford Loop just before Shortlands. So that means we've got to go to Leeds on this next train, get R&ER to King's Cross, and then work our way over to the Thameslink network. Okay, so it's 3 Raven stations in 2 days. So it's Ravensthorpe, Ravensbourne, then tomorrow will be Ravensbourne, Ravenglass, and then of course after that we're in the Ratty for the 150 event. Okay, so let's get the next train to Leeds when it comes in. This is not our train. This is going to take the Wakefield line. It's Grand Central to King's Cross. We could have gone with that one had we have got a more appropriate ticket. So we're going with R&ER this time. So just to, most people know about this anyway now I think, but this is the notice here which states that Ravensthorpe station, which we're now at, will be closing or is expected to close in September or maybe early October, depending on how quick they get their act together. So we'll certainly do it again, I'm sure, maybe 2 or 3 times before it closes, and we'll see if we can get here for the last train. It will be quite something to do that, to get on the last train here and get back to Cottingley on it. Okay, so how long have we got now? About another 7 minutes, it should be here, our train to Leeds. There's a TPE service over there from York to Piccadilly. Now whilst that's proceeding, that signal can be cleared because it's a separate line. There's a Newcastle train here now. And here's an up service. Our train is the next one in now, on the down anyway. Here we are. And there's a Scarborough Manvic going up the line. This is the one we want now, ex-Wigan, Wigan to Leeds. Might just got a seat on it, I think. So we're on the way now. We're doing Ravensthorpe to Ravensbourne. Not quite alphabetical order, in fact I think it's the opposite way around, but first 2 of 3 Raven stations. So let's get to Leeds on this one and get R&ER to the Cross. Here's the Calder. We are now coming into Leeds. Yeah, has to think about it for a moment, doesn't it? So it should be platform 13. We want the 9:45 out to the Cross next. Probably Blackpool North, that one. Okay. Right, we have made it to Leeds. So let's get the one to the cross now. I imagine that'd be the 9:15 over there, which we don't want. We booked on the one at the Peterborough one, not the Grantham Stevenage. Right, this is our train to the cross. Sadly, it is not a 91, it is an Azuma, but we'll have to do it. It's just Wakefield, Donny, Peterborough, straight to the cross. Winning coach J.
Departure from platform 10B will leave at 09:43.
We're leaving Leeds, heading for the cross. Cross over the top of the Huddersfield line. Just leaving Doncaster. Just left off platform 1, of course, so couldn't see much of the station because they're on the opposite side. Are we crossing back onto the fast line directly, I wonder? Don't think we are. We're on the up slow at the minute. It's going to come to an end shortly. Once we've gone underneath the St Cat's line, Gainsborough line. Peterborough now. So just one more stop here, Peterborough, and then straight to the cross. It's on what was the up-through road actually here, but they've built a platform to it now and reconfigured the station slightly. So it's used to just be the up-through road. If you're stopping, you to cross over to platforms 1 or 2. Right, next stop is the cross. Yeah, the old platform 1 across there is defunct now, it's gone. Now, Rail magazine used to have offices somewhere down here, they still do or not, but it's quite prominent at one time. Apex House or something, wasn't it, I think. So going over the river there, and the Cambridge March Ely line. Oh, that's it there, Apex House. That's where rail used to be based. It's gone through Welling North, and this is Welling Viaduct. Whether it'll ever get a 4-track, 3rd and 4th track added on either side or one side, well, who knows. It's a right bottleneck. Is that? Now it's 4-track for the rest of the journey. To the cross. You can just see down there where there was a line that went underneath. I'd like to know where that went. I think we're on platform 1 because we just came through the new tunnel. Well, the newly reopened tunnel. Right, we've made it to the cross. So let's go next door to St Pancras and down to the low level station. Let's run St Pancras low level. So I'll get the next one in now, just to City Thameslink, because we've never ticked that station off, not properly. So we'll get out there and then just walk the short distance onto Blackfriars, and then head from there onto Ravensbourne. Okay, well, let's do it. Right, we'll just jump on this couple of stops. This is what was King's Cross Thameslink. I think it's all sealed up now. Hasn't been used for some time. Farringdon. So the underground is on the left now here. We switched sides just coming into the station. So this is City Thameslink, and it's largely replaced Holborn Viaduct, I think. Should open automatically like it just said. It has done. Let's exit and tick the station properly. Look at the gradient ahead there now, can you see that? We'll go right down in the platform. That is one hell of a gradient, there it is. I wonder if there's a gradient marker. A scissors crossing as well, right on it. Long formation. Pantographs must be lowered now, and you can see the overhead wires and the third rail as well, so they change over here, and that's quite a gradient up there, that crossover, those scissors crossovers. Let's get out. City Thameslink, tick. Another ticked station. I think St Paul's Cathedral somewhere up here. It's just up here, isn't it? Is that it there? Not sure where the old Holborn Viaduct station was. It's probably all been built, and it might be somewhere here where all these shops are. Because there was a terminal station and I wanted to link it right through north-south. Obviously back in the 80s when they did that, late 80s, wasn't it? 88, 89. Right, Blackfriars Bridge is ahead, I believe, up here. Where's the station? Just come down that way, just up to Greg's for the usual tea. Right, so we're going to tick off Blackfriars, which, yep, surprisingly enough, hasn't been done yet. Might have changed here a number of times in the past, but we've never actually been out of the station, or in it in this case. So we're going to correct that now. The railway bridge. There's quite a gradient there, isn't there? It's lower down at that end and higher up this side. So let's get onto the station. Oh, there's lots of older London buses there. Oh, they served London for decades, they did. Anyway, let's get in here now to Blackfriars Station. So it's another tick. Right, this is our train to Ravensbourne on the right here, because it doesn't go any further north than Blackfriars than this service. Just leaving Blackfriars now, so that is another tick. First stop's Elephant and Castle. How slow is this? I don't think he's got a red signal straight ahead, I think. That green's not ours. heading over to the left shortly now to turn left. Loughborough Junction is only served by the line going straight ahead, which goes to Herne Hill. We're not taking that route, we're going up the Catford Loop. The right turn is a freight only connection, or empty stock only connection, which we've done on a rail tour some years ago that goes into Victoria, I think.
We will shortly be arriving at Denmark Hill. Change here for London Overground and other national rail services. Alight here for services to London Victoria.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Haven't even diverged off the main line yet. Right, we're just crossing over now to the to take the left-hand curve. Not they'll have different names with these lines, I'm sure, but I don't know what they are. That's Loughborough Junction. But we can't access it because there's no platforms or no serviceable platforms on this curve. There is what looks like a platform just there, but it's pretty short. It does seem to be going extremely slow. He's got a green light now. VS, Victoria Station, the VS's. This is Peckham Rye. We've been off here once before in the past when we went to a pie and mash shop. They are unfortunately becoming less and less common now, those sort of traditional eel pie and mash shops. Not far off where Del Boy and Rodders lived. Or lived. Peckham. So we're going to go over the top of the line into London Bridge shortly after we leave here. So we're climbing up now to cross over the line into London Bridge.
I know it just comes up as live. There must be a name.
Which there's a train on it down there. Oh, look at that. Network Rail Inspection Train, 73. It's quite lucky, wasn't it?
Nunhead.
So Nunhead's next. I think that's an island platform on the opposite side.
Well, it says White Forge.
I'm just down to twin track now.
White Forge.
I think they are.
And you don't have it stopped there.
It's leaving Nunhead. Now the feather that we haven't got there is for the line across to Lewisham. And although it looks on a map to be the straighter of the two routes, it's not the main line. It's got a decent shine on it now. I think it will have because it's quite well used, but it used to be fairly rare, did that at one time. Yeah, it's got a good shine on it now, has that. So that goes over the top of Brockley Station. We'll cross over that line a little bit further south. Southern service on that line. So, not Brockley, it's in the area of Brockley still, but it's Crofton Park, it's the next station. I was on Bromley South, I think it was, station once. Somebody was moaning about having just 2 trains an hour. I thought, some of us have only got 1 train an hour. Some stations, not even that. Should be grateful for what they've got. So this is Crofton Park. Might come back a bit later and do some of these other stations that we still need. But I want to just get to Ravensbourne first. And then if we can go to the hotel and dump some stuff and have a little wander, and then we'll see what we can do. This is Catford, I'm just leaving. And we're going to see Catford Bridge now, just down to the left. because we cross over the top of that railway, which is just down there. It's Catford. This is regular Catford. That's Catford Bridge. We're going to curve over to the left and cross over that line. Oh, there's Wicks. Don't need to go to Wicks today. Don't think there's ever been any physical link between the two railway lines here, but do correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, there's a station train the distance down there. Bellingham. The next one's Beckenham Hill, and we'll tick these two stations off a bit later. Let's just get to Ravensbourne and do that one first. This is Beckenham Hill. It's more on the opposite side than this side, but there is like a recreational park here. There is. Might walk back through here to kill time. So Ravensbourne is next, and we're going to jump out.
Arriving at Ravensbourne.
Right, let's cross it over. So this is Ravensbourne. We've made it from Ravensthorpe to Ravensbourne. We'll be a tick in a minute. See this train out. Not sure if it actually needs to take that feather or not, but we should take it underneath the dive under. Does that now. 8 cars on that one. Yeah, they built a new dive under there a few years ago now, and it's obviously doing it, dipping down. Let's exit. So right at the wrong end of the station now for the exit. Right down there. So, looking back down to the country end. So, the next one's another half hour. But anyway, let's exit and have a wander. I wouldn't have thought there'd be a ticket gate here. There's a ticket office there, but it's been used for a while. It's a bit dusty. Right, so Ravensbourne, tick. We have done it. So in order of alphabetical order, swing the camera around. In alphabetical order, Ravenglass is the one nearest to A. Then it's Ravensbourne, this one, and then it's Ravensthorpe, where we started. Okay, so we've done all three now, but obviously we'll be getting back on here tomorrow morning when we head into London to go on the Vanti to Lancaster and Ravenglass. Right, because the hotel is not going to be ready for another 2 hours at least, I think, probably near 3. We'll have a wander now through Beckenham Place Park, which is just up here, and then we'll come back here a little bit later. Okay, switch the camera around. So we're recording this walk. It's not very far. In fact, I might just possibly have a sunbathe. Although, would that be wasting time when there's stations to tick off? Through here now. Beckenham Place Park. As lovely as this. Look up here. Flies are a bit of a pain. We'll go down to the right here. Bit near the railway line, for one thing. Oh, there's a bench there. Oh, let's just sit down and chill for a bit. Any dedicated to anyone? It is Bernard Watson, 1936 to 2019. I don't know who he is, but good luck to him. There's another train coming now. That's just half an hour behind the one we got off. This park is absolutely beautiful. It is green open space. There's so little of it so close to London. There is. My girlfriend, Stella. Oh, how nice. Can't beat this, can you? So we'll have a few more, well, a few more minutes. Start another half an hour to an hour perhaps here, and then we'll walk on to Beckenham, the next one down that way, Beckenham Hill. One tin, that's all we've had. Haven't even finished that yet. I was slurring words. Right, we come quite close to the railway line down here now. So we'll go down this way. There is a lake somewhere where you'll see it shortly. I think that whether we'll be able to swim in it or not remains to be seen. If we can, I bet there's every man and his dog and child there. Yeah, we are quite close to the railway here now. In fact, I think there's a walkway underneath it or over the... Or is there a foot crossing? Is there or not? No, it doesn't look like it. Never mind, no worries. We'll go down here now. Right, the lake is at the other side of this fence or hedge. I think it is swimmable. A lot of people down there. Now, I must admit, I did not expect this at all. This is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get in. Right, sadly swimming wasn't possible there because I had to book a slot and I had no idea how to do that, and being the tight arse I am, I won't paying £6 odd to do it. So, we haven't really got time anyway too much to, you know, if I want to go and score another station or two. So let's do that now. Let's wander over to Beckenham Hill, see what the next available train is. Did we come down there? No, I don't think we did we? Further over. Anyway, this should take us to a bridge now over the railway line. Oh, it's just lovely being somewhere like this. You can just hear the birds and whatever. Hardly there's no traffic, just the odd train now and again. Oh, it's a bit more than a footbridge, is this? I wasn't expecting anything quite as substantial. So there's another train in about 5 minutes or so. Oh, you can see the next station just down there. That's where we're going to go. So this train is now 1 hour behind the one we got off at. I wonder if they could run him in double 8 formations, as in 16 cars. Be a hell of a length, wouldn't it? Right, we just need to go down here now to the road and turn left, I think. There's a bit more of the park here. This looks more open on this side. It does. More like a bike track. Hi. It's really just down to the left now somewhere. I have to admit, I'd like to come here again when we have got more time. Slightly panicking, thinking I couldn't get out then for a minute. Anyway, we have. The station is just up here. This is Beckenham Hill. She was the authorised crossing route. The bridge down there we just crossed a few moments ago. Let's oh, it's just changing for us now. How convenient. So on this side we'll go one stop north. Right, here we are, Beckenham Hill. So this will be the next tick. It will. So that's looking down back to Ravensbourne and towards Kent. This is looking towards the London area. Right, we'll get this one. Just one stop to Bellingham. And we'll have a walk somewhere. Not sure where yet. Right, Beckenham Hill. Tick. So just go one more stop to Bellingham. Get off there. Bellingham. Tick. In a minute, we get going. It's one thing I don't like about this camera is it always just doesn't want to line up properly. It doesn't. See this train out and then we'll head off. First time we've got off here. Every time I think of this station, I can't help thinking of Oxo Mum, Linda Bellingham. The woman that on Loose Women or something like that she was on. I'm not so sure if she hasn't died actually. I heard from cancer or something. I might not, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But she was almost typecast as the Oxo Mum with Linda Bellingham. And this, every time I pass through here, it always sort of reminds me of that, of her. That's looking towards London, and that's looking towards Kent. Okay, there's some sidings down there as well on the downside. This looks like a Red X station, does this? Because there's steps on both sides, so we can manage, of course. Like Bellingham, tick. Another one ticked off. We're going to wander to Lower Sydenham, probably. It's behind us, I think. So there's sidings down there. About three sidings. There's a head shunt as well. So let's go down this way now. It's the main entrance to the station. And the only entrance. Down this way, we'll have a little wander over to Lower Sydenham. Right, well, this short walk has only been through residential streets. It has. The railway line's just there now. I think I heard a train just go south a few minutes ago. So we shall see what's available from Lower Sydenham. Railway bridge is there, but the station is a bit further down here than I expected. Probably another half a mile or so. Can you work in that environment? Driving me insane. Right, Lower Sydenham. 3 minutes past that way. There was a footbridge outside the station. There's one there for the station and one actually completely separate. 1500 Charing Cross via Lewisham. So we'll go south. I know the next one's north, but we'll go south. Right, we'll get this one to 2 before the end, whatever that is. 2 before the end is Eden Park. There's still 3 stations on this line, so we'll do this line and then we'll head to the hotel. Our room should be ready by then. Lower Sydenham, tick. Let's get to Eden Park, I think it was. So this is New Beckenham. So you'll see the curve go up to Beckenham Junction, which is not that easy to do without it being on like a diversion or a special or something like that. So I don't think there's even just one train now like there used to be. But do correct me if I'm wrong. So there wasn't last time I was here. Let's see what sort of shine. It should have a fairly good shine on it, I think, because it does get used quite a bit with that for diversions. Yeah, it's got a fair shine on it as that. Is it Eden Park this? I think it is. Another tick. Eden Park, tick. Oh, big pardon. Oh, there's a Toby Carver there. That is tempting. There's a lot of kids about. Our school's just finished, I think. So we've come out of the station, so we can say we've officially ticked it off. What's this here? A garden centre. Didn't even see this train coming, but we're on it. It's a minute or so late. Let's just get back one stop. So Eden Park, definitely tick. Let's get to Elmer's End. We're running out of battery power now. Right, somewhere here is the line to Addiscombe. I think it's a tramway now, but yeah, it is. It's there. So that's the old Addiscombe line. It's now part of the Croydon tram link. Yeah, Elmer's End. Elmer's End. Might have done the tram here, not so sure about us one coming in now, tram. We don't want to get on it though. Right. Elmer's End. Tick. We've done it. We're out of the station. Let's get up onto that road up there. Bit of a shufty. Back down to this platform shortly. Right, so we'll get this train another stop to Clock House, tick that one, and then we'll continue the following one to New Beckenham, walk to Beckenham Junction, and head back to Ravensbourne. Right, Clock House, tick, let's exit. Right, Clock House, tick, we've done it. Have a short little wander. There's quite a gradient leaving towards the north here. There is. Very convenient. Like that. Right, we're using the iPhone now because the battery's packed up on the what's it. So this is one of the new ones, 707-002. So you just go one stop with this one to New Beckenham, and then we'll walk over to Beckenham Junction because that's another tick we need. Let's get in here. Right, New Beckenham. So let's walk over to Beckenham Junction now. So we're at New Beckenham, looking south and east towards Hayes and also on to Beckenham Junction up to the left. That's what that feather's for on that signal. It's a long time since I've done that line though. Right, look what's coming now. It's an empty out of service train and it is taking the curve up to Beckenham Junction. Oh, feathers. Oh, it is, it's off now, look there, yellow feather. Now I have done it before myself, but it's been some time ago. I've even done it with steam, if I remember right, in the Cannon of Kent too. How long ago was that now? Quite a number of years. Before my dad died, it's 2001, I think, it's the Cannon of Kent. So that's now going up the curve from New Beckenham to Beckenham Junction. Why can't it be in service? So I'm going to walk round there now. We probably see it at New Beckenham. At Beckenham Junction. I'm getting it all confused here. That's the main line. Looking back down to New Beckenham. Let's get over the curve now. The curve that unit just used. It's also a siding that runs alongside. Right, we've done it. I wonder where that unit is. Thought it might have been down there actually, but something's coming in. Let's check it. So this is going to Orpington. Let's get on it. The next one's cancelled. Then Junction, tick. Didn't really get a chance to have a look around there. We're straight on, literally. That's the line to Ravensbourne, but there's also an underpass which is on the opposite side. It's Bickley.
Yeah, probably. Well, I'll
So just nip out quickly and then come back in on the opposite side there. Well, Bickley, tick. Let's have a little wander and then get back on the next train straight back to Ravensbourne. Okay. Right, we're down to the iPad now because we can't use anything else. So we're just back to Ravensbourne now on this one, and then that's it for today. Get to the hotel. This is Shortlands. We may be doing this tomorrow morning if we can. We'll go to Victoria via Herne Hill. So this is leaving Shortlands now, so we'll see if we go on that dive under this time, or if we take the other line. It's a bit shaky because obviously I'm using the iPad now. It looks like, yeah, we're doing the dive under.
Shortly be arriving at Ravensbourne.
What's concerning is who's doing all this graffiti and trespassing at the same time. Opposite alignment. Ravensbourne again now on the opposite side. Right, back at Ravensbourne now, so let's get to the digs. Here, so I'll go up Elstree Hill now, come back down that other dirt road down there. So that's where we've come from, down there, and So yeah, that's what we'll do. Up here to the left now, Hill Street. It looks like a dirt road. It is. Right, our digs should be somewhere just down here now. It's a fairly big place. Let's hope it's up to scratch. Bromley Court Hull, right, this is a fair size. Wow, I can hardly get it in with the camera. And it's costing over 100 quid a night.